very much. Town Hall number 10, item 10. So obviously this thing's open. Well done. And yes, so some of this is slightly out of date, but you can give us an update on, obviously, that it's working properly.
Yes. The main public event was yesterday. One of the main events was yesterday at 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock with Marty Setchell doing a free event, which was fantastically well received as far as I'm aware. Yes, the event space itself has hosted quite a few events to date already, and has got a full programme for the balance of the month as well. Rest of the project's basically on programme at the moment. John puts in his apologies, but he's actually in a meeting around programme and CE for the delivery of the CSO. So I thought it wise that he'd probably be there rather than here. So
good.
There's nothing further to say other than that the work is progressing at a pace at the moment to complete the balance of the James Hay and the CSO.
Good. And in terms of the opening and the operation, has it thrown up any particular issues, or is everything under control? No,
none to date. The public response has been huge and been self-moderating in its own right, so which has been really good. We've not seen any operational issues. Obviously, is a brand new structure, brand new building to be operated, so there are going to be tweaks and the likes that we need to put right. So that's underway. There's a full defect list that's underway at the moment, and they're working through that rapidly. So not generally anything that's causing major concerns at all. So. And no change in timetable or budget? None at all at the moment. Yeah. Good. Okay. Any questions? Sarah, did you have one? Yes, Sarah, and then Yanni.
Just a really minor one. Earlier on in the project, there was some correspondence around trying to see whether the actual town hall project itself would have its own cycle stands. Mm-hmm. And there were going to be, a couple of them round the side or something like that, and rely on Victoria Park and on street cycle parking. Yep. Oh, sorry, Victoria Square, you're right. And it was really clear from yesterday that the street cycle parking that was provided by the roading project outside the town hall,
Kilmore Street,
was on Kilmore Street, was completely overflowing, and everyone was locking bikes to seats and poles and stuff. Mm-hmm. So is there cycle parking included in the town hall project itself? Because that was an older audience yesterday, let's be honest, and there weren't enough bike parks anywhere near enough. No,
that's understood. This isn't a new project, it's a refurbish.
I know, so it doesn't need to do,
So it just doesn't allow for that, and it's something that we can look at again, now that we've got a clear line of sight as to what the requirements are.
Yeah.
We'll go and sit down with VBase and sit down with the project team and see what we can do.
Yeah, that would be really good, because it's clear that there's a real need there, which is great. Yeah. Really good, right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm wanting to bring this through the ITI committee about cycle parks generally. We do have budget for it, so maybe if we could work with Alistair on that.
That'd be great.
Budget for street stuff, but not the facility, as opposed to the facilities project as well. Every other new facility is built over, but this is here.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, Pauline's got some money for you, so that's good.
Yeah, no, I've written it down.
So there was, I know we've been, the thing yesterday was amazing, and what was amazing about the organ was just the extent of the public contribution to funding it when it got put in. So I just wondered how progress is going around external funding that we've previously asked.
So Kate Russell, through Mary Richardson, is still working on the philanthropic process it's going through. So I can't give you an exact update on who we've got as takers, but there's a process that she's going through at the moment, and we have reached out over the last 3 to 4 months, and I personally have taken quite a few entities around the building to show them the building, to show where we would be looking for funding.
Because I thought about the cycle things as well. Obviously that might be an opportunity for some sort of philanthropic or external funding.
So through the chair, if we do this regularly, this update, so we can bring that as one of the items on the agenda for next time, if that's all right.
Okay, cool. Jimmy?
Thank you. Yeah. The lamps room is part of the town hall facility, has been opened. But I just want to know when the lamps room will be ready for the next the citizenship ceremony. I remember before school always in there can set out the kind of the budget. Right now we always recruit to the St. Margaret hall.
So the Limes is
room.
Yeah.
the Limes room itself is open to
Yes.
it's an open building, an open structure now.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're already open. So it's
You
available.
mean it's ready for the
Yeah,
citizens?
absolutely.
I think Murray's going to answer this question.
Jimmy, if I can help, the MAT and the Civic and International Relations staff have started engaging with VBase about use of the town hall, particularly the Limes room, maybe for the citizenship ceremonies.
Yeah.
So that's in process, and as soon as we can work our way through that, we'll come back, because obviously it's a key.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I reviewed my diary on 19th of March, still in the St. Margaret.
Yes, that one will
Back
still
to
be in the
save
St
our money.
Margaret's. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I've got my tree in there. It's pretty cool. Any other questions? Yanni?
I just can't understand it. We've just opened like a major civic building. We've got citizenship ceremonies. Why are we not doing it on the 19th of March?
Well, did you hear the answer? They're looking at it. They're talking.
Looking
to
at
VBase.
it, looking at it. We should, like, why are we just looking at it now?
Because it still also is a building site in there as well. So I don't know, but they're talking to VBase, and they'll obviously come back with a proposal.
I can answer that. Our focus has been for a successful citizenship ceremony. Excuse me, I'm obviously struggling with that word, and I haven't had anything to drink. In view of the proximity to the opening of the town hall and the challenges that are around that, we determined that the March event should continue in its current highly successful venue, but our aim is definitely to take it back to the town hall.
The other thing that we'd asked about as part of the whole town hall reopening was to get some understanding of community accessibility for community to be able to use it for events. So maybe in the next report we could get some information back around, you know, what's proposed, how it's working, what's it looking like. I think
we had 5,000 punters through yesterday for community events.
Yeah, but there was a cost.
Tim, would you like to make a comment?
VBase has a directive from its shareholder, which is council, to say to give so much to the community, which we do. There is no change about the venues or what it is. That is what council has dictated. We exceed that, and we will continue to do that. So wherever the need is, if it fits the category, and we are working with council on that to perhaps better refine that, because there is always individuals, there are 17 around this table, that have a slight variance of what a community and what should be given. So we're working with that, but there should be absolutely no change, and there is no change to what we deliver on behalf of the shareholder, irrelevant of the venue.
Thank you. Okay, any other questions? Okay, thank you, Alistair. Have a resolution to receive the report. Happy to move. Seconded Jimmy. Any debate? Put the motion. All in favour say aye. Aye. Against, that's carried.